Hey, welcome back to the channel. Great to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. This Friday I'm staying in. That's what we do when you're over the age of 30, I suppose. Plus, I guess we're still under quarantine, which kind of sucks, but that is what it is. So my question is, how are you doing? As I said, Friday night, sitting at home, going through my case of NECA accessories and NECA figures that have been demolished by the child, and of course I'm going to fix them. You know, we've had a busy week. We've picked up a lot of toys, anything from NECA to Masters of the Universe, OG vintage pieces. Like, it's never ending. I don't understand. We've also lost some pieces in the mail, unfortunately, so that's also been fun, trying to argue with Canada Post to get that one back. Since we were able to do our thing this weekend, we were able to pick up other great things, so we're going to go ahead and stick with the theme of the evening, and we're going to check out some of the Jason Friday the 13th. All right, well, let's go get this shit open. Let's get her done. All right, so we are going to take a look at NECA Friday the 13th Part 3 3D Jason Voorhees figure, as well as Friday the 13th Part 3 3D Pamela Voorhees figure. Very stoked for these. I think it's a perfect time to open them. I don't know. I should already have them open, I suppose. Are you ready? So the first one we're going to take a peek at is going to be the Jason Voorhees figure. Of course, as you can see, this wonderful figure has a lenticular flap in honor of the 3D movie. Fun story about him. We gave our 4-year-old son the option to run around a comic book store and pick whatever he wanted. He saw this and instantly had it, carried it around the whole store, didn't even want to give it to the cashier, didn't want a bag, nothing. He carried that thing all the way home. So we have to open it. He's in bed. Nice to have a kid that isn't afraid of fucking mosquitoes or flowers or the fucking look of fucking that logo over there. Just gotta throw that one out there. Sorry, I know, I'm harsh. I'm sorry. But when he wakes up tomorrow, he'll have a new Jason to add to his other Jasons back here that he has stolen from us. In the box, you will see the figure posed in your traditional NECA displays. Of course, it's pretty cool, this one. I don't think that the photo actually does this figure justice. So of course, here's the figure. Very difficult to see, of course, with the glare. However, we're just going to skip looking at it in the box and just get the shit open. I've waited long enough. I ain't doing this anymore. All right, so I'm going to head and pop this back. All right, so figure is out of the box. It comes with your backdrop. Now, I hate these ones. Whenever I try to display my other Jason NECAs with their backdrops, it's useless. Like, you can't do anything. I like to take photography of the NECAs or Funkos or whichever toys that fancy or tickle my fancy, I guess, of the day, and these are probably the worst backing. So good for you, NECA, on that one. But I don't even give a shit about the backings. I'm the figure girl. So let's check. So while I'm getting this motherfucker out of the box, for anyone who doesn't know, Friday the 13th Part 3 is actually the very first film where we see the iconic hockey mask. You don't see it beforehand. It's typically Baghead Jason, which you would see over here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like this one. I think it's one of my favorite ones because I do love the hockey mask. So here is Jason out of the box. Okay. Plop that motherfucker down right here for a moment. So Jason does come with 2 interchangeable heads. Like, that's worse than giving fucking birth, I think. I don't know. I don't get it. Why? Why is it so hard? It's shitty plastic. Whatever. All right, so we do have 2 heads. The difference being, so we have Jason disfigured, looking like a gross motherfucker. And then we have the bloodied Jason head. So this figure doesn't come with any hands, so that's good. I appreciate that they came with interchangeable heads as opposed to masks. Sometimes I hate having 4 masks in a pack for a NECA, like I just don't understand. The nice thing about having so many masks, though, is that when we lose one, we have backup. So, I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with the loose mask, but I do love having the extra heads, and I actually picked up the Jason Friday the 13th Part 5, I think, yesterday. Also had the multiple interchangeable heads. Way better. I appreciate that better than the mask, so keep that going. Although I thought with this packaging right here and trying to take this mask out, especially with the slit here, the cut that Jason has, I almost fucking ripped it. So I don't even have words for that one. It's just, some of it's redundant. It's, you know what I'm talking about. Some of the packaging is just stupid. Like, you don't need some of this packaging, but I love the figure, NECA. Don't get me wrong. Like, you guys are amazing. Don't take that the wrong way. I have a huge problem with plastic with all companies that use plastic. You are not the only ones. Please, I will still give you all my money. I promise. Alright, so once we've gotten all of the accessories out of the package, you have quite a bit for this one. So we got a pitchfork. Bam. Getting a little, want a fork? You have your fire poker. So very, it's very flimsy plastic. The one thing I don't like about the Jason machetes is that I usually break one every time. Luckily, I am a master at fixing NECA shit. I've mastered the skill. Get your basic axe. I think I have about 7. This one, however, is the first one, I believe, I'd have to look, that actually has blood on it. So that is just going to be our quick look at that. I'm going to bring us closer to look at the figure even better. You have a harpoon gun. Bam. I dig this. Like, they did awesome on this one. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not too intricate in detail, but like, I like that I can look at it and I know, aside from the actual figure in itself, but I can look at just the top of it and like, okay, I get that. I get that. If I were, I understood what it is. Of course, the infamous machete, NECA machetes. I fixed 3 today. 3 today. And they all broke, taking them out of the plastic. I despise plastic. And then next we have our little wrench. Now this one I love. Like, it looks pretty cool. Like, it's pretty bang on. Looks realistic. I think if you're going to give him all these giant weapons, we can just get rid of this tiny little piece of shit. What's that? That's like a Chucky knife. You might as well give it to Chucky. Like, I swear to God, it's the same size as Chucky's knife. Alright, let's get back to the figure. So, mobility, over 25 points of articulation. Of course, you can twist your hand. You can twist your head. You have movement in the legs, of course. You can bend at the knees. This one is super stiff as it is brand new out of the package. I'm going to fight it because I need to, anywho. Of course, you can move your legs. I love this figure. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I love this figure. So this movie was released in 1982. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 1982. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but there's so many horror films that I watched that it all just blends together. Like, it's basically just what I live off of. I'd rather just watch people die all day long. I know, it's fucking morbid, but I'm sorry. I have issues. That's why I'm here on YouTube. Won't you just be my friend? Please just be my friend. Don't do me like that. Alright, well, since we're going to take a look at this bad boy, I figured I'd get comfortable. So, let's check him out. Alright, so here is a closer look at Jason without his mask. Of course, looking as grotesque as usual, but I'd still do him. Alrighty, guys, well, here's a close-up of the iconic hockey mask that we all know and love. As you see, it comes with the 3 red chevrons on it. No damage to this one as of yet, because it is fresh. So looking pretty fly. The mask that we're all used to, of course, so really like it. Same idea with most of them, just that thin little rubbery piece. Very easy to snap. I hate that, but I'll let it slide this time. Boom. Of course, Jason on it. Very typical. He has no hands, but he handles his weaponry quite well. The only thing that I have an issue getting into his hand is the Harpoon Gun, and I only know that from playing with previous ones before. One thing I will mention is this metal piece here, the harpoon, is very, very flimsy, so you can break it that easily. It's that bad. Luckily, this bends right back, and I will do something to reinforce that because I know that's going to become an issue, or I'm just going to pack the Harpoon Gun away with everything else. More shit for the case. But thank you, NECA. I love all the accessories. I do appreciate it. Don't take it the wrong way. So again, very easy to pop these heads on and off of these figures. Bam. I like that. There's been some I've had some tricky times with. All right, so he's got his other head on. No real difference. Of course, this is going to be our battle damage Jason. As you can see, he has been fucked up. All right, so his mask is cracked. He has blood on it. He also has taken what appears to be a machete to the face. So that's pretty cool. You know, looking pretty pissed off about that, but whatever. You know he's going to come back and fucking rip them all apart. Never fails. That's why I like Jason. It could really happen. Whereas Freddy Krueger, like, really is, like, I love Freddy Krueger, don't get me wrong, but, like, is some dude really gonna break into my dreams and fuck with me? No. Some motherfucker could be in the woods with a fucking machete going to fucking murder my ass. So this guy, yeah, that's why I believe in him more than the rest. Just saying, motherfucker. Could be out there. Could be you for all. So this figure is basically the same as, let's say, I mean, they're very similar. I have some out here. He's smaller than, obviously, the ultimate bad boys that we have gotten as of recent. Obviously way smaller. Anybody who has collected these know. He is bigger, slightly, than this fella over here. But they're still cool. Like, it's the same skull. See, this is what I don't get. Okay. Hold up. Just hold up for a minute, okay? That's what I don't understand about these Jasons, okay? I know this is a later one, but how come, like, this Jason from part 3 looks more bloody than this guy? So, like, does he have more kills? Like, let's do the kill count, I guess. We're gonna have to do the kill count. Can somebody please tell me the kill count for Friday the 13th, part 3 versus part 5? Somebody let me know in the comments. Can somebody please check that? I'm sure I could just Google it, but I don't have the fucking time. I just don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he's cool. I'm glad to have him. He's just a basic figure in comparison to the rest that I have. Again, I really love this Baghead Jason one. So it was great that I'm able to have this one, and then of course have the next one going into it where we change over to the masks. So I have all of them at this point. Some we're not displaying because our son is a freak for them, and I would like to keep my shit intact, you know? I like to keep my shit intact. All right, so we've looked at Jason. We'll bring him back out again to do a comparison, of course, because I want to check out the Pamela Voorhees. Of course, this is Pamela Voorhees from Friday the 13th 3D, in honor of the 3D film. Of course, if you are not aware, Pamela Voorhees is the initial or the original killer in the original Friday the 13th. If you have never watched the movie, you'll know. Of course, she comes back here as the Lady of the Lake appearance, and of course she reappears back in part 3 here in Chris's dream sequence, of course trying to drag her back into that lake. Typical. That's all these fuckers do, is drag you into the lakes. Hopefully you people know how to swim, because you never know. All right, so let's open this. So this one's pretty basic. Obviously it's in a clamshell. I hate opening clamshells. I really do. Fun fact, this is actually resealable. I'm not going to reseal it though. Not this time. Forget it. I'm done. I'm opening this shit. I'm not packing it back up. I don't care. I'm done. I want to get rid of it. I'm done. Done. So let's just do this, okay? So we have this one. Apparently it is slightly bigger than Jason. So Jason was stated to be 7 inches tall. However, this is 8. I did not bring a measuring tape today. However, maybe I did. I do have my measuring tape in my special toy desk. I do. So we'll go ahead and see if that is actually true. Because I find it quite weird that Pamela Voorhees, Lady of the Lake figure, would be bigger than the Jason Voorhees, considering she's a decomposed body mummified in the lake. So you would think she would be kind of, you know, shrunken. I don't know. I know I'm getting older. I've shrank 2 inches since my 13th birthday, and that was quite some time ago, over 20 years ago. So I don't know, that's just me. I just use my brain like that. Just think about it. Cool artwork on the front of this. Of course, this is custom artwork by Jason Edmondson. Very cool. I'm going to keep the backing. I do always keep the fancy artwork because I am going to make something with it one day. I haven't decided what yet, but I will make something from it. So just a closer look through of the artwork on the back. So pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I'm definitely keeping it. Check this bitch out. Yeah. Yep. She kind of looks like my mom. Don't tell my mom I said that. Although she subscribes this. So I'm sorry, Mom. Not really. Sorry. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Very basic. I like how she's bam. Bam. Easy. I'm not going to fight with this one. Well, maybe. It is me. I'm a fucking klutz. So who knows? Alright, so no accessories with this one, which is fine. She feels more like a Barbie doll, I can tell you at this point. I wonder if I have a trusty knife with me. Probably not. So, I'm going to attempt to, there we go, remove her from the packaging without fucking up her day some more, because she looks like she's already having a rough fucking day as it is. So, alright. One qualm I will have about this packaging, now I don't know if it was intentional, but why did we put the plastic tie through the fabric shirt? Alright, well, she was a pain in the ass. I don't understand through the sweater thing, but whatever. As you can see, Miss Pamela Voorhees comes with a fabric sweater that is very disgusting and very dirty with holes in it. So she has a hole here at the front, and of course we have a hole in the back. She has some, I want to call it, I don't even know what to call it. It reminds me of like Madro. I don't even know what that is. So like I know what Madros are. I don't know what the fabric actually is because I didn't really wear them. I think I wore them once throughout high school back in like 1990, whatever. But yeah, no. So she's got fabric. She is fabric. We've got fabric on here. So that's gonna suck for me with the dust that collects because I'm tired of dusting the toys. But whatever. Articulation. She's like a Barbie doll. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of upset about that. She reminds me and is very reminiscent of a Barbie doll. So you are able to move her ankle, not very much. You only have the up and down motion. Of course, you can bend her knee. You can swivel her hips around. And of course, that'll go the same on the other side. Of course, you can twist her shoulder around, so that I'm going to assume that's on a ball joint. Basically your hands are going up, down, around, and you can spin your head. So Miss Voorhees has a lovely, luscious lock of gray hair. It is matted. It is disgusting. It's just, yeah. And of course, a closer look at her face. And of course, I'll get you a better view of that when we take her closer. So underneath, let's just check out what she's wearing. Let's check out what she's packing under. She's wearing a black shirt, so I appreciate that. Yeah, she's definitely got tan. It doesn't look like death to me. It's just not the color of death. I'm sorry. In that essence, this is just not the color that and like I would have done it a different color. I would have put more gray in it. That's just me though. I don't know. Who am I? I don't work for NECA. If I worked for NECA, I wouldn't be doing these videos, or would I? Who knows? Who knows? All right, so I'm gonna measure her because I'm kind of curious to see if, so she stands for shit. She has no peg holes, so kind of like, say like the Nun didn't have peg holes that I have. I think the retro Michael Myers didn't. Quite a few didn't. I really hate that, especially when you're putting them on a flimsier kind of body. Like, I think it would be more ideal to have the holes for the stands. If I'm gonna spend $20 for 10 NECA stands that barely work, can you at least have holes in all your NECA products? Thank you. I know, I'm actually kind of cynical. The first couple videos bring you in, and then the next ones and the real ones, you're like, what the fuck? It is what it is. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says it on it. It is what it is. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, let's measure this bitch. All right, so she is a little bit top heavy. I will be surprised if I can get her for a measurement. However, bam. Mom, I know how to improvise. Bam. That's right, I did that. So from head to toe, we are looking at 7'9". Let's just call her what she is, an 8. Not wrong on the package, but I just don't understand why she would be bigger. So now the packaging for this one, and as research says that this is a 7-inch figure. However, I believe the packaging was false because it does stand at 8 inches. You should really check on who is writing your measurements down for your product descriptions, NECA. Alright guys, well that wraps it up for our quick peek at the Jason Voorhees and the Pamela Voorhees figures from Friday the 13th Part 3, the 3D version. Stay tuned to our next video. We're probably going to open some Masters of the Universe shit. Probably. Why not? We've got so much of it coming in. Might as well look at it. I know guys, you guys like take a break from that. You know what? I'm going to take a break from that. Alrighty guys, well that's going to wrap it up for my quick look at the Friday the 13th Part 3 figures. We had Jason Voorhees, and of course we had Pamela Voorhees, the Lady of the Lake figure. Very cool figures. Very happy that I finally bit the bullet and opened Pamela. I just acquired Jason, so okay, maybe that was the final kick in the ass to do so. So there's no turning back now. She's open. Very cool. Very happy to have them in our collection. Thank you so very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the movie in the background, Friday the 13th Part 3. Of course, in 2D. Wasn't going to fuck with our eyes today. Please don't forget to like our videos. So guys, I know I say a lot, but please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all of the videos that we will be posting.